Hey everyone, so for today we are going to talk about the journey to luxury, from rags to riches, from Coach bags to Birkin handbags. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I don't really consider myself rich like, other influencers there or anybody else, but I consider myself abundant. Anyway, you guys, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. I talk about luxury handbags, real estate, travel, finance, and minimalism in this channel. So let's talk about it, you guys. Life is progressive, and it's a great thing, right? We have to want more in life in a way where we want to be progressive and we want to be successful. And this story is something that I wanted to tell you because this is my life story, and I think that a lot of people are also or will resonate with this story that I am going to tell you right now. So when I first got married, I didn't really have a whole lot of money. My husband and I, we didn't really have a whole lot of money. And I think that when you are younger, it's obvious, right? That, your net worth is really nothing because then you don't have money. That's just a reality, right? You just graduated from college. You're going to find your first job, and you're just trying to make it, and then just trying to become the adult that you're supposed to be and you're meant to be. So when I was younger, I didn't have the means and the money to buy all of the luxury handbags that I have right now, or even, luxury jewelry for that matter. So as I progressed along in life, and this is something too that I just wanted to share with you guys. And it's not that I'm boasting anything, or I'm not here to show off or anything, but this is the reality of my life, and so I wanted to share it with you guys now that I think I feel comfortable talking to you about this. So before I even turned 40, my net worth was over $1 million. So I was so happy about that. And because, I worked hard, dedication and working hard is really what got me there, and saving a lot of money and just being very, very patient, and also just being very mindful with all of the things that I am buying, and, hence having all of the financial information that I have acquired throughout the years just got me to where I became a millionaire before I turned 40, right? So now that, when I started collecting my handbags, luxury handbags for that matter, I started when I was 42. So, this story that I wanted to tell you guys right now, I think is really like what resonates to everybody, where, we come from a point in life where first, you can't really afford a lot of things, and that was me. I couldn't afford a lot of things. I started with, Target handbags for that matter, right? Didn't know anything about all of these expensive things, and all I wanted was to exist and just basically, have all my needs met. Having your own car, having your own house, that type of thing, and all that stuff. I bought my first house with my husband when I was 25 years old, and we were happy about that. At that point in my life, to me, I would get as much possible as I could, just buying things that I think I only need, to a point where, my husband and I were just shopping at Goodwill at that point, right? And, we, when we first bought our house, we saved up money to buy our first couch, our first, TV, that like, the flat screen TV and all that stuff, which is great. It was progress, and I was happy about that. I was really, really happy about that. And like, after that, 4 years down the road, we bought our second property. And that is when, before I turned 30, that is when I think I was the happiest the most, because, first of all, my mom was still alive at that point, and my other two dogs, my two beloved pets, were still alive at that point. And I it was just the happiest moment of my life, because we were buying our second property, and then it was a very bigger home, and we came from a 2-bedroom home from a not so good neighborhood to now a 4-bedroom gated community, which is wonderful and which is great, right? So to my point, you guys, let's go back to again, the luxury rags to riches story. When I was younger, I didn't desire any of these things, although my mom was telling me that, hey, anak in Filipino, or daughter, maybe you should start buying a Louis Vuitton bag, because you deserve a Louis Vuitton bag, or it's better to buy a Louis Vuitton bag, even just one, I suppose, to like buying all of these, Coach bags. But then at that point, the Coach bags really served me well, because I was commuting from my place to, San Francisco for work, it served me really, really well. But, I kept it to a minimum, right? I had over the lifetime, 15 years, I've just been using the same bags for 15, 16 handbags that I've just been interchanging for those many, many years until I upgraded to luxury handbags. To my point, you guys, I think that it's great if you are just starting out your luxury handbag collection, but also just keep in mind that, be mindful with your finances and make sure that you truly, truly can afford these things, because they can get very expensive, and they can get also, you can go down the rabbit hole of just spending a whole lot of money if you are not ready and prepared to do all of these things. So yeah, I mean, that was my story. I basically came from rags, like I said, to now riches. I don't really consider myself rich like other influencers there or anybody else, but I consider myself abundant. That's how I consider myself, because obviously there are a lot of people here who are multimillionaires, and I am not in that league where I have like a boatload of money, right? And I'm also in that league where I don't have money. What I could say is I am abundant, and I am comfortable with what I currently have, and I intend to do that. And also, I do think that progression in life also, when you think of, after collecting all of these things, that there is more to life than just luxury handbags, luxury jewelry, luxury watches, luxury everything. There is more to life than all of these luxury things that you see here. So anyway, you guys, I wanted to ask you, what is your rags to riches story? How did you start collecting your handbags, your luxury handbags for that matter, or even any of your luxury things? Were you prepared to do this? Were you emotionally, mentally, and physically prepared that you are able to enjoy all of your luxury handbags now? Because then, your life had progressed in a way where it made you really, really happy, and that you think that, being patient enough and delaying gratification has helped you throughout the years of you collecting your handbags. So yeah, I mean, that is my story from, rags to riches, but really it's not really rags to riches, but the reality is just progress in life. And I am sure most of you have gone through all of these things, if not, unless otherwise you are born to a very, 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 very rich family, and so you don't have to go through what I have gone through. So anyway, let me know down in your comments below, what are your experiences? When did you started collecting your handbags? Were you financially prepared at that time, or are you the one person right now that's just collecting one luxury at a time until you afford it, or save money for one item until you can afford it and then buy it, and then save more money later on, and then buy those things that you truly, truly like and you truly, truly love. Once again, you guys, my name is Sigrid. You may call me Ziggy. If you love and like these types of content in the YouTube, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and we will talk more about everything luxury in this channel. Thanks everybody for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.